Captain Elias Greaves was a seasoned space explorer, known for his calm demeanor and sharp instincts. When the United Galactic Alliance tasked him with investigating a distress signal from the uncharted planet Xytheria, he had no idea what awaited him. The signal's cryptic nature suggested either survivors of a crash or a trap. Regardless, he accepted the mission, unaware it would change his life forever. Xytheria was breathtaking, lush forests of bioluminescent plants, rivers that shimmered like liquid gold, and an eerie silence that seemed to cloak the entire planet. As Greaves disembarked from his ship, the Starbreaker, his AI companion, Nova, provided a steady stream of data. Captain, life signs detected approximately 1 kilometer northeast. Caution advised, Nova reported. Understood, Greaves replied, gripping his plasma rifle. He moved cautiously through the dense vegetation, the golden light of the rivers casting long shadows. Suddenly, he heard a soft hum, like a melody carried by the wind. Following the sound, he stumbled into a clearing. There she was. An otherworldly woman stood in the center, her silver hair cascading like a waterfall and her eyes glowing with an ethereal blue light. Her skin shimmered with a pearlescent hue, and she wore a garment woven from the fibers of the planet itself. She turned to him, her expression both curious and wary. "Who are you?" Greaves demanded, aiming his weapon. The woman tilted her head, her voice melodic. "I am Lyara. This is my home. Who are you to intrude upon it?" Her calm yet commanding tone unsettled him. "Captain Elias Greaves of the United Galactic Alliance. We received a distress signal. Was it you?" Lyara's gaze flickered with recognition. "The signal was a call for help, but not in the way you think. Lower your weapon, Captain. We have much to discuss. The challenge of trust." Greaves hesitated, then lowered his rifle. "Talk." Lyara explained that Xytheria was once a thriving civilization, but it had been decimated by a cataclysmic event. She was the last survivor, a guardian chosen by the planet itself to protect its secrets. The distress signal was a lure, not to harm, but to seek aid. However, Lyara's story was veiled in half-truths, and Greaves sensed she wasn't telling him everything. Over the next few days, Greaves and Lyara navigated an uneasy alliance. She guided him through the planet, showing him its wonders and dangers. They encountered towering beasts, carnivorous plants, and ancient ruins that pulsed with mysterious energy. Through it all, Lyara demonstrated abilities that defied logic, commanding flora to part ways, summoning creatures to aid her, and healing wounds with a mere touch. Greaves' respect for her grew, but so did his suspicion. Who was she really? And why did she need him? He couldn't shake the feeling that he was being manipulated. A shocking revelation. One evening, while they rested near a glowing lake, Greaves confronted her. "Lyara, I've followed you, trusted you, but I need the truth. Who are you really? What are you hiding?" Lyara's serene expression faltered. She looked away, her glowing eyes dimming. "You deserve the truth, Captain. But it is not an easy truth to bear." Before he could respond, the ground trembled. The lake's surface rippled violently, and from its depths emerged a colossal machine, ancient and menacing. Lyara's voice broke through the chaos. "That is why you are here. The Sentinel. It destroyed my people and will awaken again to consume the galaxy." Greaves was stunned. "Why didn't you tell me sooner?" "Because you would not have believed me," she said, her voice tinged with sorrow. "I needed you to see, to understand." As the Sentinel fully emerged, its eyes glowing red, Greaves knew they had no choice but to fight. The battle for Xytheria. Lyara's powers and Greaves' military expertise made them a formidable team. While she summoned the planet's flora to entangle the machine, Greaves used his arsenal to target its weak points. Nova provided tactical support, analyzing the Sentinel's movements and vulnerabilities. The battle was fierce. The Sentinel unleashed energy blasts that scorched the land, but Lyara's connection to the planet allowed her to shield them. Greaves fought with relentless determination, his respect for Lyara transforming into something deeper. Finally, after hours of combat, Greaves delivered a critical blow to the Sentinel's core with Nova's guidance. The machine let out a deafening roar before collapsing into the lake, its glow fading forever. The true identity. As the dust settled, Lyara collapsed to her knees, exhausted. Greaves rushed to her side. "Lyara, are you okay?" She looked up at him, her eyes filled with gratitude and sorrow. "Thank you, Captain. You have saved more than you know." Before he could respond, her form began to shimmer. Her pearlescent skin faded, revealing a form made of pure light. Greaves stepped back, stunned. What are you?" "I am the heart of Xytheria," she admitted. "An entity created to protect the planet and its secrets. The Lyara you see is but a projection." Greaves' mind raced. "So, everything, was it all a lie?" "Not a lie," she said softly, "but a means to an end. I needed your help to destroy the Sentinel. And I needed you to see me as more than just an alien." Despite the revelation, Greaves felt no anger. Instead, he felt a deep sadness. "What happens now?" Lyara's form began to dissolve. "My purpose is fulfilled. Xytheria will heal, and I will become one with it." "Thank you, Elias." He reached out, but she vanished, leaving behind only the faint glow of the planet's life force. The legacy of Xytheria. Greaves returned to the Starbreaker with a heavy heart. Nova broke the silence. "Captain, are you all right?" He looked out at the planet, its beauty restored. "I don't know Nova, but I'll never forget her." As he set course for home, he carried with him not just memories of Lyara, but a newfound respect for the unknown. Xytheria had changed him, and though he would never see Lyara again, her light remained within him. The galaxy was vast, full of wonders and mysteries. And Greaves knew he would face them all, carrying the lessons of Xytheria and the Guardian who had taught him what it meant to truly protect. The final goodbye. Months later, Greaves found himself staring at the holographic map of the galaxy in the Starbreaker. A small light blinked over Xytheria's coordinates. Despite knowing Lyara was gone, he couldn't resist returning to the planet. Perhaps it was guilt, or maybe hope. As he landed and stepped out onto the vibrant surface, the air carried a sense of peace. In the distance, a single glowing flower bloomed, unmistakably Lyara's essence. He knelt before it, touched its petals, and whispered, "Thank you." The flower pulsed warmly, as if acknowledging him, before releasing a cascade of tiny glowing spores into the air. They swirled around Greaves, filling him with a sense of closure. With a final look at the serene landscape, Greaves boarded his ship and ascended into the stars, ready to embrace the future. A future shaped by the legacy of Lyara and the lessons of Xytheria.